Hey everybody, what's up? It's me, Batu, and welcome to another excellent episode of my channel. And today we have a very interesting thing that I want to talk about, and that isn't really plush related. However, we're going to bring it all in with my plushies that I have. I do want to talk about Pokemon Legends Zaza. Yes, Zaza. That's definitely what it means, right? But we are here with Pokemon Legends Z/A. I've just been calling it Pokemon Legends Z, or Legends Z, Pokemon Z. That's kind of the names. I'm still undecided on how we're gonna call it, but I have a few ideas of some starters that I want to talk about what could be in there. I know it's some stuff that I don't really talk about, but I thought I'd use my collection as a way to kind of show off the Pokemon that I want to have in there, and as well as that, show off the ones that I know a lot of people seem to have wanting to be in there, and we're gonna discuss them, see which ones are better. I'm gonna be honest, the ones that I'm going through, it's kind of different to how a lot of other people have been doing it, but we're gonna go through them and we're gonna share them, and hopefully we come to some consensus and maybe get a better idea of exactly what we want to do. So first off, I'm gonna actually talk about some of the ones that are the most popular that everybody's been wanting to show off recently, and we gotta start off with the number one boy. Of course, we gotta start off with the number one boy being a Charmander. This is the Charmander Build-A-Bear for anyone that's wondering. But yeah, that's one of the things that a lot of people have been actually discussing about it. They're like, okay, the thing that we seem to be all in agreement is whenever we get the new Pokemon Legends starters, they're going to be regular starters, however, they're going to be Mega Evolutions. And who has the most popular Mega Evolution? It's, of course, Charizard, Charmander. And I don't know if I'm against it. I'm gonna be honest, I don't want another Charmander starter. I do love me some Charmander. As you can tell, I have Charizard literally in the back over here. But when it comes to Charmander, I'm just like, I don't know if I can do that. It's just too much for me. It's too much for me. So I think Charmander is going to be a no for me. However, why is the reason that people keep on thinking that? So the main reason that people keep thinking that's going to be Charmander is because we had X and Y, and we had Charmanders, or I guess more like Charizard, Mega Charizard X and Mega Charizard Y. So now that we have Pokemon Z, the question is, are they going to do a Charizard Mega Z? I don't know. I honestly don't think so. I think they're kind of holding off on something special for Charizard until next generation. They didn't really do anything for Charizard in Legends. They didn't really do anything for him in BDSP. So my one question is, why? Why do people really think this? I know that he's popular, but I don't think it's gonna be the right answer. So when it comes to Charizard and Charmander, I think we're gonna have to disagree. Another bunch of ones that I know we're for sure not going to be getting. Whether we get them actually in the game or not, I don't know, but I know they're not going to be the main starters for sure. And that is, of course, the boys, Rowlet, Cyndaquil, and Oshawott. I would love to have another Oshawott. I was really hoping we get another Oshawott with Legends, and from Legends, at least 2 Pokemon, I don't know, Glistening Black and Pure White. I don't care. Whatever the names were. But we sadly didn't get that. We're getting Z. So I think that the fact that we had these guys all here for Legends Arceus, I think it makes it a little bit easier to cross them out. I don't think they're coming back. I wish they would. I would love to have all these guys. These guys are honestly my favorite starter trio. I think out of the bunch, I love the Cyndaquil, Oshawott, and Rowlet line all together. They're just perfect to me. So the fact that they were all together is just awesome. However, I think sadly for Pokemon Legends Z, they're not going to be in there. But who knows? Maybe they'll just keep on coming in every Legend. Imagine that. Imagine every single game we have Oshawott, Rowlet, and Cyndaquil. Now that'd be magic. Alright, and then we are here with the ones that I know a lot of people have been talking about, the most popular ones. So let me grab that for y'all real quick. So starting off with the first one I've heard a lot of people talking about in France, one of the more popular things you see is kind of football. They have a lot of football that they play, and not kind of this American, all-American football we have over here in the USA. We have ourselves the actual football, you know. Also, he has a tag because he's for sale as well, but he's using this as a very reason. But we do have ourselves Score Bunny right here, along with his little tag that I have for selling him. And a lot of people have been thinking that since it's like a very popular thing in France and as well as other countries, that Score Bunny should be able to get a better little plush, or should be able to get another starter evolution. My question is it too popular to get it? I feel like it's kind of too popular to get it. So for Score Bunny, even though it would be okay with it, I do think there's some better options to go with it. The next one, which is another one that I would be okay with, I know my girlfriend for sure would be okay with it, and that is Snivy. A lot of special things from France is actually brought in by Snivy, so I could definitely see them actually pulling Snivy out. It's one of those Pokemon that hasn't had a lot of love, so the fact that it hasn't had a lot of love, I feel like it kind of makes it need some love. I feel like out of all the Pokemon, Snivy is definitely the one that needs some love, at least for the grass type starters. I know that Turtwig could use some, but he was also in BDSP and Legends, so I just feel like that's not going to be the best part for it. I'm kind of getting some Sinnoh fatigue, so I don't think we need any more of the Sinnoh starters, at least for a little bit. But it would be cool to see. But yeah, I do think Snivy might be a very popular choice, and I could see why. I feel like it'd work, and I would not disagree with it. I don't think it's going to be the one that I want to get the line, but I could, oh my god, I could just see an amazing like dark grass type or ghost dark type or whatever. I don't know, it's just something cool, and I'd love to see it with Snivy. Another one that a lot of people are talking about is, of course, one of the people that are actually based off of somebody from the historic figures from France, and that is Piplup. Here's also a very adorable Piplup for sale, if anybody's interested. But he is absolutely adorable. But the reason that people are like keep on talking about that is because he is based off of Napoleon Dynamite. Whenever you get into the... He's based off of Napoleon, you know, the Napoleon, whenever it comes to all the historical figures and whenever he's involved in Napoleon. So I feel like that would be cool, but like I said, same thing with Turtwig. I kind of have Sinnoh fatigue. I would be okay seeing Piplup, but I don't think I want to see Piplup. I'm going to be honest. I feel like Piplup probably wouldn't be the one that I'd want to see. I could see it maybe getting a cool fighting type though. I feel like that'd be pretty awesome. But besides that, I don't really have any interest in Piplup in the game. I don't know. It's hard for me to really want to see Piplup in the game after we've seen him 2 years almost in a row. I guess almost 3 games in a row, because he is technically in the DLC and you can catch him in the DLC. But yeah, just a lot of Sinnoh fatigue, and I feel like it'd be so much nicer if we got something that wasn't, you know, Sinnoh related. Now, with that happening, which are the ones that I actually want to see? And now, I don't know about y'all, I have a few of these plushies already as well, but some of these guys might not be the most popular to see, but I do really wish we get them. They would be awesome. I know some people are going to disagree with me, but I feel like these 3 Pokemon are the ones that need it the most whenever it comes to needing a new evolution or a new Mega. I feel like it'd be great to give these guys all a little spot of shine light. It's kind of like Snivy, where they aren't the most popular. However, I feel like if we were able to give him this Legends place, it'd be able to grow more for him and then make it so much better. And then starting off with this, we have the shy little boy, Sobble. I just feel like Sobble had such a bad beginning. He was one of the most disliked Pokemon, at least when it came to starters. Inteleon is not popular at all. Nobody really likes Inteleon. I'm gonna be honest, I don't either, but I do love Sobble. I almost picked Sobble as my starter, however I decided against it last second just because I knew that Inteleon was not going to be the best. Also, it is the Build-A-Bear for anybody wondering. But whenever it comes to Sobble, I'm just like, ugh, I would love to see this. I hope they change Inteleon a lot, because Inteleon kind of needs a better change. But I would love to see, so honestly, I probably would pick Sobble. I feel like that'd be great. I want to see a maybe ghost type Sobble or a dark type Inteleon. I don't know, just something. Give me something, please. Whether it's a new form or a new Mega, Sobble needs some love. I love Sobble, however, its other forms just makes it too hard to really get behind, and I hope they're able to change that. It'd be great if they're able to change that, but if they can't, it's gonna hurt. It's really gonna hurt. I don't know, but Sobble, you're in the running for my favorite water type that I want to see in Pokemon Legends Z. And then next up, we have the fire type. So this fire type, again, I do really love. I'm going to be honest. If you know this, you already know me. He's a mascot of this channel, or at least was a mascot of the channel. And that, of course, is Tepig. And this Tepig is actually really cute. I love this Tepig. It's Toy Factory, by the way, for anybody wondering. But this Tepig is, honestly, I could see it. I could really see Tepig getting something good. Imagine, just close your eyes, listen to what I'm saying. Imagine a Steel type and Fire type Emboar, and then Tepig. It would be so perfect going from a Emboar to maybe a Boar Lit, you know. like a bullet, a little steel bullet. That would be epic. Just imagine him running at you full speed. We already have a lot of the Emboar moves that just kind of involves in him hurting himself. So I feel like if we were able to change up into more of like a gun bullet kind of thing, that would be excellent. Just give him like some awesome like steel type moves. I don't know if he knows Iron Head, but teach him Iron Head, give him his own special ability which rams right into you. That would be so awesome. And like awesome speed, super fast speed. It'd be great. And I think that Tepig really needs this. Tepig is the least popular out of the Unova starters. I don't know why. I love me some Tepig. Just I think whenever he goes into Pignite, into Emboar, it's really hard to really give him a reason to go through. So I think if we were able to give him something and actually give him new evolution, maybe some people would actually, go into him. Because there's always going to be a favorite starter. Even though like Legends Arceus is kind of new and it uses old starters, there's definitely people whose favorite starters is Hisuian Samurott, Hisuian Decidueye, Hisuian, what was the other one? Typhlosion. I can't believe I forgot Typhlosion. But from there, we also had people whose favorites became Oshawott, whose peoples became, Cyndaquil or Rowlet. It all started from there for some people, so I feel like if we were able to give Tepig one more chance, he'd get so much more love, and I feel like it'd be awesome. Also, I've been watching a lot of the stuff on X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it, from Tepig propaganda, and I'm just like, oh man, we need some Tepig in our lives whenever it comes to Legends, and it'd just be so awesome. I could definitely see myself also picking Tepig if we got it. Alright, and you're going to have to use your imagination here because I could not find it. It's somewhere in the bin. I've looked, I just can't find it, and I'm so annoyed that I can't find it. But we're going to go through and we're going to talk about it, and that is my last pick. Another Pokemon that's so unpopular, but really, really needs it. I could see the Grass Fairy typing going so well for it. Maybe even just Grass Poison would do. That is Chikorita into Meganium. I feel like Chikorita, out of all these ones that I've stated, needs it the most. It'd be so awesome to have Chikorita get actually a new either evolution or a mega where it could actually have a better typing and defend itself. I know where it comes to, I believe it's like a red, Radical Red. Whenever it comes to Pokemon Radical Red, I believe that Meganium's actually really good whenever it comes to using in just as your starter. I've heard that the Fairy Grass typing is super, super well and actually gets people a lot through Radical Red. So that is my final suggestion. I do think Chikorita would be an awesome pick for this. I really, really hope she gets into it. I'm going to be honest. I do love Chikorita. I'm just calling now. No matter what, no matter who else is in the starters, if Chikorita is somehow able to get into the starter pool and become the starter, I'm going to pick her. I'm definitely going to pick her. I'm going to wait until I get that female Chikorita, and we're going to go wild. And I'm super excited for that. I'm nerding out about Chikorita, which you don't see a lot of people doing, but that's why you need to do it. You got to get another Chikorita in there and actually get some popularity for Chikorita. And who knows? We could get Chikorita again later, It's whatever. Let's go Johto, whatever you guys end up doing. Heart Gold to Silver 2, I don't care. Just give me Chikorita and that'd be awesome. So like what I said, Sobble, Tepig, Chikorita, that'd be my pick. But the popular picks seem to be Snivy, it seems to be Piplup, and it seems to be Scorbunny. But yeah. Thank you guys for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed. Just a lot of rambling going on today. You can tell I did not have anything planned today, but I'm super excited. We still have another maybe 2 years, maybe just 1 year. Who knows? I know it said 2025, but it didn't give us a date, so we'll have to kind of plan and figure that out. But thank you guys for watching. Like I said, I'll see you guys next time. Question of the day, what Pokemon do you want to see in Legend Z? I would love to know. But yeah, it's going to be for me. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.